What is going on with you, YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video, and I absolutely had to make this video. I just wanted to say rest in peace to one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, Macho Man Randy Savage. I'm not into wrestling anymore. I don't watch it anymore, but definitely I do respect the athleticism, and when I was a kid, man, he was definitely one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. And I want to say rest in peace. Let me pause for a second.
Weighing 237 pounds from Sarasota, Florida, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Classic intro. Don't front like when you was 10 years old or whatever, however old you are, when you graduate from elementary school, that you didn't think you was Macho Man Randy Savage when you walked out to that Pomp and Circumstance music. Yeah, man, that music is classic, and you know what I mean. That when I hear that music, I know it you know what I mean, symbolizes graduation. But I think about Macho Man Randy Savage. Man, as a kid, I used to be into wrestling, but you know, I got out of it maybe like paying attention to it maybe like 6 years ago. But man, I was into it even into my early 20s, man. But telling a chick that you was into wrestling and video games, oh my God, you may as well tell a girl that you a baby rapist. You're gonna be like you could tell a girl like, you know, I'm into video games. They're like, oh, that's cool. My little brother plays video games. Then you tell them you into wrestling, they like, oh, wrestling and video games, yeah, man. So luckily, it just kind of wore off on me, and I stopped really liking it. But I always did respect the athleticism. Once I found out it was fake when I was like 10, 11, you know what I mean? I always respected the athleticism, and Macho Man exemplified that athleticism, man. This was an athletic dude. I know, you know what I mean? This was the era where everybody was juiced up, but this dude was high flying, man. Some of the stuff he's done, some of the legendary matches he's had, I mean, gave me hours and hours of enjoyment, man. I hate, you know, when you're a kid, you had them swings. When they're good, when the wrestlers are good, you like them. When they're bad, you boo them. You know what I mean? And I definitely went through that with Macho Man. I remember, man, me and my brother was just talking about when we was kids, man. And right now, who he's fighting in this video, man, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, man. When he jumped off the top rope with the, I don't know if he jumped off the top rope, but he hit Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Damn, what's going on today? He hit him with the bell. With the bell they ring, hit him in the neck and like disabled him, man. We thought it was real. We was like, man, that dude should go to jail. My brother was just telling me how he told my mom that Macho Man should go to jail, man. That's when you believed it was real. But you know what I mean? Once you turn like 10 and 11, you figure out that all the dots don't make sense. You know, everything don't add up and it's fake. But yeah, man. One of my favorite eras of Macho Man. Well, I like when he was a Macho King, man, with Sensational Sherry, and they used to walk him out to the ring. But I like when he was part of the Mega Powers, man. This was crazy, man. Him and the Hogan teaming up. That was like a dream come true. That's like LeBron and D Wade teaming up, man. It was literally the Mega Powers. The two best wrestlers had, you know what I mean, a tag team partnership. But, you know, all that was the setup what was coming down the road. You don't pay attention to that while it's going on and you a kid. You didn't know why they really had them team up. But, man, that was one of the craziest nights when I was a kid, man, watching Saturday Night Main Event when he turned on Hulk Hogan, man, because it was like a little build-up. Hulk Hogan started getting close to Macho Man's main squeeze, Miss Elizabeth. You know, and started friending her, and Macho Man got jealous, man. He turned on him on a Saturday Night Main Event. I never forget, man. He kneed Hulk Hogan with the belt. First, I think he hit Miss Elizabeth, knocked her out, and then got Hogan, man, in the backstage. But yeah, man, when the Mega Powers broke up, that was like the jump off, man. That was like crazy, man. Then they wrestled at WrestleMania, man. Put on a great match. But Macho Man was one of them wrestlers, man. Even if he was wrestling somebody who really, you know, couldn't wrestle, he could still carry him through a great match. And yeah, man, that's definitely what I loved about him. I know everybody remembers the marriage to Miss Elizabeth. I think it was during the SummerSlam. I remember. I got it on VHS somewhere. Don't make me bust it out. I don't know if you could. Probably the tracking is off, man. I ain't watched a VHS tape in like 10 years, but yeah, I remember when he proposed to Miss Elizabeth, then he married her, then Jake the Snake. Man, I remember all that stuff. Jake the Snake came and crashed they reception, man. They opened one of their presents and some snakes jumped out the box. That was crazy. I forgot all about the man. That just popped in my head just now. But What else? What else legendary with Macho Man do I remember, man? You know, everybody knows him for his Slim Jim commercials, snap into a Slim Jim, you know what I mean? Oh yeah phrase, man. His classic interviews where he sound like he's on cocaine, meth, and heroin. Like his interviews was bananas, man. He used to just go off on some tangents that was off the chain. But what else? I remember his feud, man. That was a cold feud when Ric Flair first came to WWF, man. He had a feud with Macho Man, man. He said he had pictures. That's crazy because Macho Man was married to Miss Elizabeth, man, and he played the angle. Ric Flair, my favorite wrestler of all time. Like nobody's on Ric Flair's level to me. He said, yeah, he had pictures of Miss Elizabeth. Him and Miss Elizabeth together. That was it. That I don't even think it goes down like that no more. But that was the angle Ric Flair played, man. That was a cold little angle they played. And then they had a legendary match. Man, Macho Man has some legendary matches. Right now, you just looking at little WWE All Stars. I ain't buy this. I got it on my Game Fly. It's an alright game. You know what I mean? It's an arcade. It's exactly what an arcade game should be. That's what I like about it. It's just, you know, arcade to the max. I'm gonna hit this little move right here. This is, man, when he came off the turnbuckle with that elbow, that looked nothing like this. But when he came off that turnbuckle with that elbow, man, it was lights out. So I'm gonna peace out on that note, but I will get at you guys at another time. Go ahead and sub up the channel. And I got more videos coming at you. Stay tuned. Peace.